Okay. So let's create some fingers out of this and put this to the side. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to duplicate this mesh, and I'll name this new mesh we just duplicated. I'll name it fingers. Okay. Then let me hide the main one for now. Then I will go to the, let me just bring everything back out. Bring everything back out first. Then I will go to the highest subdivision level for this. Okay. And I'll just do on the layers, I'll just do bake all. Alright, so then I would max out everything that has to do with the arm, give that a new poly group, select them out like so. Then I'll do a delete lower. Then I'm going to do a delete hidden also. So under modify topology, I'll do a delete hidden. Alright, so then I'm going to use the max. Let me make sure symmetry is turned on for symmetry is turned on for this. So I'm going to use the max pen. So I'll get a closer view in here. So I'll take down the brush size. And I'm going to max out. Where the fingers should be. Get a closer view in there. Okay. Get a much smaller brush size again. Let me use this matte gray instead. So all right. So go to the next one. So I only want to just do this one. So I'm going to press harder on my pen pressure to kind of get something a bit sharper right off the bat. So we don't have to go over that a few times. Okay, next one. Okay. Sharp. Okay. get a bit more on the side. Last piece. Okay, almost done. Okay, so what I'm going to do here is I'm going to just do, so Shift F. I'll just give that a separate poly, all of those a separate poly group. So all of those should have separate poly group. Then I'll do this, I'll just control click on this, invert the selection. It should be the same thing on the other side. Let me just get this like so. Get this facing me. So I think I will need to focus a bit more on just this left arm part. Then I'm going to mirror it to the other side when I'm done. So I would turn off symmetry, select all of this, give this a separate poly group. So they should both be having separate poly group now. So this mesh is quite dense, mesh. So it's a separate poly group. Now looks more orangish. You just see the way it is, that's fine. So control click on this, invert the selection. Oh no. Let's do a delete hidden first. So delete hidden. Control click on that, control shift click on that rather. So we have only this piece visible. So I've done that delete hidden. So press F on the keyboard to zoom into this. So I'm going to make a duplicate of this, just to keep it back up. Then on this, I would zoom in a bit closer. And I'll go to the deformations tab. I'll turn off, for this poly group, polish by poly group, I'll turn off these dots. Then I'll just polish this, just to get some sharper edge to it. So now we have better edge to this now. So now after doing that, we are going to zero mesh this. So let's use the zero mesh option in here. Let's start with 5K. I don't want adaptive. Detect edge, keep groups, keep crease. I don't know if it just does anything though. So I'm holding shift and I'm clicking on zero mesh. I don't know if that actually does anything. Okay, so we have a total poly count of 4,000, 5,000. Let's just round it up to 5,000, so which is fine. The entire thing is 5K. That'll be fine. That'll be fine. Yes. So let me make this. Let me make the main body visible, so you can see that through it. Okay, then next I'm going to do will be to uh I think we need to, let's see, yeah, with the move brush need to make some adjustment to this. I need to push this in. Let me get a better view on this. If you like get a better view a better view to this, like so. I would go out of Shift F. Let me bring it back so I can actually see it. So basically what I'm trying to do now is just to push these fingers in a bit more. I'm going to extrude this out though, but let's get this in first to begin with. Okay, go to the next one. This shape. Okay. So I want to kind of see this that edge you created for it, because I'm still going to be using that edge kind of get some better shape around it to kind of get an more or less like an engraving where the finger should kind of rest in. And because I'm going to be seeing these fingers in my final render, that's why I want to make it have a bit more resolution to it, or more poly count for it. So something like that. Then let's solo it out. Then I'm going to let's add some edge loop to this, or rather some thickness to this. So there's something, there's actually a thickness here, but I don't elevation. Is there any elevation here? I think I'll just stick with the normal regular edge loop. So take down polish, take down bevel, elevation should be, yes, upward. Number of loops, yeah, 3 should be fine. Yeah, 3 should be fine. Panel loop, oh, that's way too high. Let's get this a bit smaller. Seriously, see too high. This looks like it's now still too thick. Yeah, something like this should work just fine. Let's go out of solo mode. Let's see what we have. Yeah, this will definitely work. So only that we need to kind of push this back in a bit more. So with the move brush, still on the move brush, still on the move brush. Still on the move brush, you will push this in some more. me take it down a bit more. I think I'm not doing this correctly. I need to take down the brush size a bit more. I just need just the edge. You just need to push the edge down. We're just focusing on the edge. Alright, I think so. Let's go to the next one. Okay. It's quite a really gentle process, so just to get the shit too high. Okay. We're just focusing mostly on the edge. Just get this in. Don't need to worry about the contour it's creating. The contour is still okay to make it look organic, because it's not supposed to look completely perfect. Okay. On to the next one. Okay. Okay, so I think we're in a good place now. So the next thing I'm going to do is to go back to this main thing, probably isolate it for now. Let's go to a much higher subdivision level. Okay, then I think the standard brush should do its job now. So what is this? Okay, yeah, this should be fine. So just raising this up a bit higher. Something pretty much like so. Let's go out of solo mode. Now see the fingers resting in there. Definitely we still need to make some adjustment, but we're getting something in there which is precisely what we want. Okay, maybe I'll just go something a bit more intense like this. But that's in a weird place. So next one. Oh, great, great. That is just great. Symmetry is not turned on. That is just great. That is just great. So I have to do all of this again. This time with symmetry turned. This time with symmetry turned on, so we don't have to make the same mistake again. Was there symmetry before? Oh, there was actually symmetry. Oh, there was actually symmetry before. Was there? Let me check this other side. Oh yes, symmetry was actually turned on before. Oh, lifesaver. Okay, cool, 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 cool. I almost thought I lost everything I just did, which would have sucked. But thank God we still have them in there. So I'm just going to do that again to accentuate that a bit more. Okay, so let's go out of solo mode now. Then we'll go back to the fingers. So we should. What happens when I go kind of do something like this? If I bring this out to how it was initially. Yeah. I think we shouldn't have pushed that down because after creating this edge around it, it just sits right in place properly. It sits in place properly. I think. Yeah, I think you should be fine. I think we just need to do this in here now. So I think it's better we do this in here now. So we remove brush. Yes, erase everything. We don't want that anymore. We don't want this tree anymore. So we'll just get the fingers in place. We want to be more precise. We need to get a bit more precision on this. And I think that should work fine. Get a good angle in there. Take down the brush size. Let's capture some more precision in there. All right. Get a good angle on this. Okay. Next one. We're almost done. Should be the last piece. It doesn't look right yet. I'll go into this shape. select the finger and push this down a bit more. I think from a distance this should look fine. So I'll just select this shape. I'll just do a mirror and weld. Mirror, 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 mirror on the wall. Who's the fairest of them all? Okay, let's just mirror this to the other side. Alright. So we have all of this out now with some good fingers in there that we can work with for sure. So that's awesome. So let's just go to a lower subdivision level on this piece, and I'll just do a quick save. Alright, so in next lesson we'll just move on to next lesson. We should just move on to the legs. There isn't so much to be done on the legs though, but at the same time we seem to get some level of detail in there, especially most especially on the feet, especially on the feet, because I'm not going to be giving this girl any any footwear, so we need that fit the way it is. So see you guys in the next lesson. Bye for now.